everybody. I'm back at Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center with the chief of the breast imaging section, Dr. Ermelinda Bonaccio. And today's subject, we're going to be talking about the importance of 3D mammography and how great it is that it's offered here at Roswell Park. Doctor, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to be here.
3D mammography, maybe you can tell us what this is and how it differs from our regular 2D mammography.
So yeah, it's a relatively new type of mammography where we take, instead of just one single image, a series of images is taken over an arc. So then the computer can reconstruct these images. So we slice through the breast instead of just having two pictures of each breast.
Amazing. And the picture that comes through is really, it's really quite detailed.
Yes, it is. Well, the benefit of 3D mammography, when they looked at this test in multiple large studies, is that it finds more cancers. So we're actually able to find more cancers compared to the 2D mammogram. For example, for a 3D, we find about 4 to 6 cancers per 1,000 women screened, and for 2D, it's around 3 to 4 per 1,000 women screened. In addition, it lowers your risk of having to come back for additional views, because if you can imagine, as when we take a 2D picture of a 3D structure, tissue can overlap and it looks like there's something there, but when we bring it back and take extra pictures, we realize there really isn't. It's just overlapping tissue. With 3D mammography, because we're able to slice through it, it lowers the risk of you having to come back for those additional views.
Who might make a good candidate then for 3D?
The benefit, both the cancer detection benefit and lowering the risk of you having to come back, is found in all women, but particularly women with dense breast tissue.
And this is something that is covered by New York State insurance, so it's not anything that you'd have to pay separately for.
Correct. Governor Cuomo signed an executive order last year mandating that 3D mammography be covered by the insurance companies.
Doctor, if somebody got the all clear and they had a 2D mammography, should they feel like they need to come back and have it done in 3D?
Not necessarily. The important thing is that a woman has a mammogram. That is the only test, and those studies were done with the traditional 2D mammogram that has been shown in multiple trials to lower your risk of dying from breast cancer. But especially if they know they have dense breast tissue, or if they have the opportunity to go to a place where they have 3D mammograms, then for their next mammogram, they should try to do that.
Definitely.
But the most important thing, if you don't have 3D nearby, is to actually at least get a mammogram.
And of course, you can have that done here at Roswell, and you don't have to have cancer, and you don't have to be a patient.
That's exactly right. We're open to the community. You do not have to be a patient here to have a mammogram.
I know there's a little bit of radiation involved with a mammogram. Does this change that at all with using 3D?
So originally, a woman would get both a 2D mammogram and a 3D mammogram. Today, the vendors have developed an algorithm which allows us to create a 2D synthesized image from the 3D acquisition. So when you come here at Roswell, our plan is for your first mammogram with us, we do both the 2D and the 3D mammogram. And at that time, it is a higher dose. But once you've had one mammogram with us and we can compare to your prior 2Ds, then moving forward, we just do the 3D and use that synthesized 2D. And then the dose is comparable.
Well, I'll tell you, after getting a 3D and having a good look at that, if you get the all clear after that, you can feel pretty good about it, because it is really quite a picture that's very, very revealing as far as what's there and what's not there.
It's a good test. It's a better mammogram. It's not a perfect test. So I actually always tell women that if they ever feel a lump, even if they had a 3D mammogram last week, there are cancers that hide even on 3D mammogram. So if you feel a lump, even if you've had a normal mammogram, you have to come in and have that evaluated too.
Right, don't wait. Don't think you still have another year to wait. Correct. You feel something, you come in.
Exactly, right. Exactly. That's very important.
And of course, you're going to meet the very best people when you get here. Roswell Park Comprehensive Cancer Center. We're here, they're here waiting for you. And believe me, you can have your 3D mammogram here and feel really good about it. So make your appointment today.